Hello everyone. So today we are going to start this satellite communication and आज हम लोग इसके basics पढ़ेंगे. So first of all, here we have to know what is satellite. Basically अगर आपको satellite का मैं एक छोटी सी figure दिखाऊं, what is satellite? Just it look like this. आप लोग हमेशा इसको सोचते हैं कि this is satellite, okay? या दिस इज राइट. एक ही सैटेलाइट है जिसमें हमारे पास ये सोलर पैनल्स लगे हुए हैं जिससे कि हमारा पूरा सैटेलाइट वर्क करता है क्योंकि वहां पर हम इतना फ्यूल नहीं ले जा सकते. फ्यूल यूज कर सकते हैं लेकिन फ्यूल ले जाने के लिए बहुत ज़्यादा कॉस्टली हो जाएगा. सो वी जस्ट यूज द सोलर पैनल्स हियर एंड वी हैव दिस द एंटीनास. These antennas can receive and transmit, and this is the satellite, a whole satellite that works on the communication network. It works for the communication network. Okay, so let's have the brief about it. A celestial body orbiting around a planet or star. The Earth is a satellite of a sun. The satellite, a man-made device orbiting around the Earth. Okay. सेलेस्टियल बॉडी का मतलब होता है कि प्लैनेट्स को हम एक एग्जांपल ले सकते हैं जो कि हम हमारे पास एक्चुअली दो काइंड के सैटेलाइट होते हैं. वन इज आवर आर्टिफिशियल एंड वन इज नेचुरल. So this one thing you have to remind in the future too, that we have two kinds of satellite, natural and artificial. Natural is that like whatever whatever the celestial bodies is revolving around another body is known as its satellite. Like if you take an example of our moon, moon is the satellite of earth, earth is the satellite of sun because earth is revolving around the sun. Here we have this artificial satellite concept. That artificial satellite concept is actually evolved that when we just launch any kind of satellite or a man-made kind of celestial body in the space, that is our artificial satellite. Celestial body का मैंने एक तरीके से उदाहरण दिया है. Like celestial body हम उसे बोलते हैं जो एक planet होता है एक तरीके से. Basically, according to NASA scientists, a satellite is a moon, planet, or machine that orbits a planet or star. For example, Earth is a satellite because it orbits the sun. Likewise, the moon is a satellite because it orbits the Earth. It is a kind of brief overview of the satellite, and I have told you earlier that Earth is the satellite of Sun and Moon is the satellite of Earth. Usually, the word satellite refers to a machine that is launched in the space and moves around Earth or another body in space. Earth and Moon are examples of natural satellite that we already know that these are the natural satellite, and thousands of artificial or man-made satellite orbit Earth. As you all know, day by day we are launching different kind of satellite in the orbits of Earth for our communication, for our broadband facility, for our kind of GPS systems. So further we will study that how we are launching the satellite and how and in which orbits we are launching these different kind of satellites. Some take pictures of a planet that help meteorologists predict weather and track hurricanes. This is what we do from the GPS kind of satellite, that we just predict the weather, predict the hurricanes, predict the kind of another kind of things that is happening in the weather or the changes in the climate, whatever it is going on, we just have to predict with the help of satellites. Some take picture of other planets, the sun, black holes, dark matter, or far away galaxies. This is the main thing which we are doing nowadays because जितने भी बाकी ये काम है like weather forecasting and other things जो हम लोग कर रहे हैं वो स्टार्टिंग से करते आ रहे हैं, लेकिन अभी फिलहाल हम लोग इस तरफ चल पड़े हैं कि हम लोग गैलेक्सी जो दूसरी गैलेक्सीज है वहां पर हमें कोई जीवन मिल जाए, हमारे तरीके से कोई एलियंस मिल जाए. So for that we are also moving ahead. So these pictures help scientists better understand the solar system and universe. Okay. Still, other satellites are used mainly for communication, such as beaming TV signals and phone calls around the world. This is also a major kind of thing which we are doing using satellite because, as you all know, in the far areas or in the farthest areas where the normal communication is not possible. We just use the satellite communication there. It is a fastest way of communication, but it is costly because we just contact the satellite. Okay, a group of more than 20 satellites make up the global positioning system. This is GPS. So here you get the full form of the GPS. It is a global positioning system or GPS. It is. If you have a GPS receiver, this satellite can help figure out your exact location. Okay. Why satellite important? Why these satellites are important? As we all know that satellite uh, is a kind of important thing nowadays which help us in different ways. Like it is बेटर देन टेलीस्कोप्स बिकॉज टेलीस्कोप्स में हम लोग क्या कर सकते हैं कि अर्थ से केवल एक स्पेसिफिक डिस्टेंस तक देख सकते हैं, लेकिन जो सैटेलाइट होती हैं हम उस जगह तक उसको पहुंचाकर वहां से उसकी नजदीक की पिक्चर्स ले सकते हैं और वहां का एक गहन अध्ययन कर सकते हैं. अगर हिंदी में बात करें, वी कैन डू द डीप स्टडी ऑन दैट एट अ सरफेस. देयर इज बिकॉज That is because satellites fly above the clouds, dust, and molecules in the atmosphere that can block the view from ground level. It is also a major kind of thing that why we are using the satellite, because in many ways when we just try to use the telescopes, there can be some kind of blockage. It can be from the clouds, it can be from the dust, or it can be from the any other molecules. Okay, so in such cases we just use the satellites because satellites are actually orbiting uh, uh, about the surface of the earth. Okay, before satellites TV signals did not go very far. This is earlier I have told you. TV signals only travel in straight lines, so they would quickly trail off into space instead of following Earth's curve. Okay, so if we are having the two towers here, these are the mobile communication towers, and they are having a kind of line of sight means that they just having their a kind of like एक एक बंदा मेरे पास यहाँ खड़ा है, एक बंदा मेरे पास यहाँ खड़ा है, then they can see to each other if there is no any kind of blockage here. Okay, but in case of these TV signals and satellites, if we are just communicating with the two towers only, there can be a problem where earth, as you all know, earth is not flat. Okay, it is a kind of in spherical in shape, or you can say it is elliptical in shape. So there can be a kind of blockage in the line of sight of the towers. So they are, so it is very important that satellites are using in such cases. Okay, so this is all about that why satellites are important, and it is also just let me give you another example why it is important. Like sometime mountains or the tall buildings would block them. Earlier I have told you about the line of sight. Here it is also used that line of sight block हो जाती है जब हमारे पास में कुछ बड़ी buildings बीच में आ जाती हैं, फिर कुछ बड़ी ऐसी चीजें आ जाती हैं. Okay, so over long distances or underwater it is difficult and costs a lot. The satellite TV signal and phone cells are sent upward to satellite, then almost instantly the satellite can send them back down to different locations on Earth. ओके, सो वो डिफरेंट डिफरेंट लोकेशंस पर भी हमको भेज सकते हैं सेटेलाइट. और मेनली हमारे पास हम आगे पढ़ेंगे इसमें ऑर्बिट, हम इसमें पढ़ेंगे पार्ट ऑफ सेटेलाइट, वो हम लोग अगले लेक्चर में देखेंगे बिकॉज ये वीडियो थोड़ी लेंदी हो जाएगी वरना. सो बेसिकली इसमें हमने डिस्कस किया हमारे पास में सेटेलाइट क्या होता है और बेसिकली क्या क्या प्रॉब्लम्स हम लोग फेस कर सकते हैं अगर सेटेलाइट ना हो, और इसीलिए ही ये किस किस वे में हमारे पास इंपॉर्टेंट है. So hope if you are having any kind of doubt, you can mention it in the comment box. So thank you so much everyone.